Northern Fjords. If you ever wanted a sniping match, here you go. This will be it. Now, I'm shocked that we didn't see it on our first map of the evening. We'll probably see it here, though. Although, now that I say that, to be completely honest, these two teams have been unpredictable at best, especially Overwatch, with their less than conventional style and very aggressive play. So who knows what might actually happen. Starting off, the Rainbow Crash. We have Redria's ship here. Hades Artemis front. Carronade and an Artemis side. The Balloons, piloted by Puppy Fur. We have Hwacha Carronade on the right. On the left, Lumberjack and Flat Cannon, along with a Mercury Field Gun and a Flare. Third ship is the Be My Quackentine, as you can see in front of us, piloted by Chief Navigator Sasquatch. We've got a Lumberjack, we've got an Artemis, we've got a Hades, and we've got a Flat Cannon. And our fourth ship, I believe that, yeah, is the Mother Duck, piloted by More Blitz. He's actually going technician, he's not a pilot. Lumberjack, Heavy Flak, Hades, Hwacha, Carronade, and a Flare Gun. Getting into the action here, as it has started. We have spots on both teams. Balloons, Mother Duck, and the Be My Quackentine. Rainbow Crash, the only one not to be spotted yet, although they... Oh, never mind. I stand corrected. Right now, the Ducks have the advantage of altitude. Balloons taking a lot of fire as their balloons go down. Their hull taking a lot of damage as well. Rainbow Crash rising above this icy spire. Try and get some pot shots off of the Be My Quackentine. They're shooting out of the danger, however, and they're quickly taken out of arc. Mother Duck trying to pour on the damage as best they can with that Hades, with the Flat Cannon, and with the Lumberjack. The Mother Duck right now, very different from how the Balloons is being piloted. They are more of a stationary gun platform with the lack of a pilot. Or I shouldn't say lack of a pilot, but lack of a fourth pilot class. Rather, they're going 3 engineers and 1 gunner, as you can see in front of me. Mother Duck, very kind of gun platform-esque. Whereas the Rainbow Crash, Puppy likes to be maneuverable, he likes to be active. He has said repeatedly he doesn't like sniping. But because he wants to try, he has worked hard on this style and this team with Rainbow Crash, they have gone forward and set the Balloons up as a partial sniping ship anyhow. Balloons rising over this crest here. The guns, if we line this up properly, should have arc right now. Shots going out against the Quackentine. Almost said the Quackness. That's a previous ship. Balloons, the balloon taking a lot of damage on it, does go down. Hades arcs coming in from the Rainbow Crash, however. Be My Quackentine has lost their outer hull, taking permahull damage, and Balloon has gone down as well. One of their guns is gone. 2 of them are on fire. Outer hull goes down again. Rainbow Crash pouring on the damage, but the damage they have sustained was too much. And the Rainbow Crash and Mother Duck take them out for the first point in the game. I almost said the matchup. No, the game. It's 1-1 in the matchup. Goodness. The Balloons, for the most part, hiding behind these rocks for now. He's content to wait for Redria in Rainbow Crash. Mother Duck is probably trying to scan to see exactly where they went off to. Pulling out here just a bit to get a greater scope of the action. As you can see, this is a very large map. And it does favor long-range combat at times. Redria appears to be swinging around the far side of this mountain here. They're going to try to get an ambush off, more than likely, on the Ducks team. If I can stop lagging here, they will. Follow Redria around to see exactly what his perspective is going to be. Oh, the Balloons is following too. Will this work? Redria has slowed down his forward motion. Balloons has not, however. They are progressing very quickly, and they could be spotted here if they don't do something. Apologies for the lag, folks. Mother Duck has been spotted. Balloons has been spotted as well. They have lost their balloon and their outer hull. They're taking a lot of fire, and unless Redria does something, looks like the trap has been sprung. Mother Duck is going to be taking some fire from the Rainbow Crash. Balloons is very much out of this fight, though, for a while. They need to get their outer hull up. They need to get their balloon up. Rainbow Crash is on its own, which is not what it wants right now, especially with Be My Quackatine in the back, doing immense amounts of damage. They're using the Mother Duck as a blocker against the fire from the Be My Quackatine. Great strategy so far, because the Be My Quackatine cannot go down any further. Mother Duck has to duck out of the way and get its guns out of arc in order to get the Rainbow Crash in arc of the Be My Quackatine. Rainbow Crash taking a lot of fire. The balloon goes down right next to the Mother Duck. They crash down, tap down, and they're out of the picture for right now. Balloons in a very bad position as they have tapped the ground. And although their balloon is up and their engines are for the most part up, they are not getting out of dodge just yet. Which actually surprises me because of how poor the situation is for them. It's like they're backing up. For better or worse. They are out of arc from the Be My Quackatine. Oh, they're taking a lot of damage, though, from the geometry. The terrain is dealing a lot of damage to them. Rainbow Crash has spawned in on the far side of the map, as you can see on the screen in front of me. They're going to be able to come up behind the Duck ships. Mother Duck is taking what fire the balloons can put out at this point. They have most of their guns back up. Watch the shots going out against the balloons, not doing too terribly much. Pretty ineffective for the most part. Balloons has the long-range side pointed towards the Mother Duck. Be My Quackatine has been ambushed by the Rainbow Crash. That mission successfully accomplished by Redria. Fire going out all across the Be My Quackatine from the Rainbow Crash. I don't think Be My Quackatine is going to survive this onslaught. But Rainbow Crash has started approaching from the front of the Be My Quackatine. A bump gets none of their guns out of arc. Rainbow Crash continuing to focus as much as he can on the Be My Quackatine, while the Mother Duck and the Balloons see what they can do against each other. Balloons has lost 3 of their guns. About the same amount of outer hull as the Balloons did have, or the Mother Duck did have. Both Balloons having taken shots, and both Perma-hulls having taken shots. But now the Rainbow Crash can bring their fire to bear and relieve the Balloons from the pressure they had. It is probably going to be 2-2 here in just a few moments, ladies and gentlemen. Mother Duck has lost their balloon. A lot of focused fire right now coming in from the Rainbow Crash. There it goes. 2-2. All tied up. 3 kills is a win. Not just for the game, but for the match. We'll watch the map to see where they spawn back in. I can only imagine that Overwatch is breathing a sigh of relief right now. They were under a lot of pressure there. They were not in the best position in the world. But they have turned things around to bring things back up to the level. Be My Quackatine and Mother Duck both spawn back in and are turning towards the direction that the Overwatch team was originally facing. They have good memories. They know where they were fighting. Balloons taking some fire from the Be My Quackatine. Balloons is going to try to get out of here from the looks of it, but they've lost their balloon and they've lost a vast majority of their hull points. Balloon goes down again. Redria deciding that a charge is in his best interest, which I have to disagree in. I think coming out of cover like that was a poor idea without the distraction of the balloons to keep the Duck's attention away from it. Rainbow Crash is a great weapons platform, but it can't tank. 80 shots coming in. Rainbow Crash doesn't have anything left at this point. Engineers on that ship clearly struggling to keep things together. They have nothing left. They tap ground, and that ground tap is exactly what does them in. Balloons now in a very poor position when it comes to being able to fend off this attack. I mean, it's exactly how they decide to position themselves. Quackentine and Mother Duck still facing the same direction. They know where their enemy is. Engineers on the balloons have patched things back together. Question is, there's Rainbow Crash. Where is he going to be going here? He is heading straight forward back to where the balloons was. I think it's a mistake. I think they need to come in from a different angle. Be My Quackentine and Mother Duck already know where they're coming from. As soon as this very exciting match is over, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be going to the Secret Wednesdays right here on twitch.tv/The Rob and Dan Show. Rob, myself, and Setch Dresker hop into the secret world and discover all the crazy, messed up shit that's going on in there. Seriously, that's nightmare material. It may not be a horror game, but it's pretty close. Just a moment, gentlemen. No back and forth fire just yet. Both teams have set back up. The kicker here is that Balloons and Rainbow Crash have to kill 3 ships to get a win, while the Ducks team only need 2 kills at this point. If they sweep the Overwatch team, it's done. It is all done. Mother Duck and Be My Quackentine are still jockeying for position. Balloons and Rainbow Crash doing the same, although it looks like fire is going to come down on the balloons first. The Ducks are probably pretty confident on the amount of damage Balloons has taken at this point, with the amount of fire they've been able to put on it. Their balloon taking a lot of damage, forcing them to get back into cover. This is unfortunate because it forces the Rainbow Crash to think conservatively. And if Rainbow Crash and Redbeard are thinking conservatively, they are in a very weakened position compared to what they normally are trying to do. Fire focused on the balloons once again. Rainbow Crash was taken out of that fight once, trying to get his systems back together. Balloons has lost their balloon once again. Puppy Fur struggling to regain control of his ship before he taps ground. Be My Quackentine and Mother Duck, although they've taken some fire, not too terribly much, they're in a much better position than the Overwatch team is in right now. Thank you everyone for joining me tonight. Make sure you cheer your team on. They may not be able to hear you, but when they watch the replays of this, they'll want to know that they had some cheering going on. Be My Quackentine and Mother Duck still in a very good position right now. Flares having gone out, although no spots are going back down just yet. Mother Duck and Be My Quackentine are under fire here from the Overwatch team. Rainbow Crash being the primary target right now of the Ducks, it seems. Fires all across the Duck ships. Be My Quackentine and Mother Duck both having lost very serious points. Mother Duck, their outer hull and their balloon both destroyed. Focus fire right now on the Mother Duck. I do believe they're trying to disable the Mother Duck so that the spire is exposed. Mother Duck dropping very quickly now. Exactly what their arc is. They have been taken completely out of arc by the Overwatch team. Now the Be My Quackentine is all alone. If the Overwatch team pursues, they're going to be in big trouble. If they focus on the Be My Quackentine away from the Mother Duck, at least for a few seconds, they're going to be in a lot better of a position. Mother Duck and Be My Quackentine back in the game now after some quick repairs by the Mother Duck's team. Mother Duck's engineer team, rather. Again, they're running a 3-engineer setup instead of having a captain. More Blitz having gone engineer for this. Rainbow Crash taking a lot of fire now from the Ducks team. Their balloon is popped. Their outer hull is going down. They're kerosining out of this scenario as fast as possible, dodging some very nasty flak shots that might have killed them. Balloon's now the primary target of the focused fire from the Ducks team. Normally with these sniping matches, they are very difficult to cast. They are slow, they are methodical. You don't really see much death or much tension, but in this, you can cut the tension with the knife. Overwatch right now, it seems, is a little frightened of the possibility of losing the balloons. They want to try and hold on to the balloons, but the balloons is needed to tank because Rainbow Crash is the weapon in this scenario. Balloons is a distraction, Rainbow Crash is usually the weapon. If Rainbow Crash has to help defend the balloons, it can't do its primary job, which makes it very difficult for the Overwatch team to be able to get any kind of win out of this. We've seen some solid focused fire from them, but because of how low on permahull the balloons is, Overwatch seems uninterested in committing to any kind of major assault. Especially with the Ducks being able to bring heavy fire on a ship. Whoa! Spire goes down! Great kill by the Overwatch team, continuously disabling that balloon and forcing the Spire downwards. Ground tap plus focused flak fire finishes it off. Just like that, everything I just said kind of goes out the window. Mother Duck trying to get out of arc of the balloons and the Rainbow Crash. It looks like Rainbow Crash is still in arc and firing on the Mother Duck, but Quackentine has spawned back in, and Rainbow Crash is probably going to start taking some very heavy fire here. Shots landing on the Rainbow Crash. Oh my goodness! Whoa, the Mother Duck does indeed go down. Redry was able to squeak out a quick kill against the fellow Galleon, against the opposing Galleon, rather. It's now 4-3 in favor of Overwatch. This has turned around back and forth repeatedly just in this very game alone. Not even in this matchup, but in this game. This matchup has spun around faster than most tops. I'm gonna make a politician's joke, but I decided not to. And then I decided to make it, which makes me feel like a really bad person. Balloons and Rainbow Crash pulling back out of that sustained fire from a respawned Be My Quackentine and Mother Duck. Rainbow Crash has lost a little bit of its permahull, forcing the Overwatch team to be a little more conservative once again, but they have the advantage of the fact they only need to get one kill. All they need is one kill. The Ducks team needs to get 2 kills. They need to do a full team sweep on Overwatch before they can get a victory. Balloons has popped its head back out. It's losing a lot of armor though. Both its balloon and its hull having taken shots. Rainbow Crash focusing its fire on the Ducks team. It looks like the Mother Duck is taking the brunt of the assault. I don't know if Overwatch can see what they're shooting, which makes this very tough. They have to pick their target very carefully, but if they're not able to do that, they lose the ability to finish this off very quickly. Mother Duck losing a couple of their guns. One of the guns is on fire. Hull has taken a lot of shots. Permahull is exposed. Shots coming in against the Mother Duck. Nope. Not enough to do any more damage to the Permahull. This is probably one of the most exciting sniping matches we've seen in a long time. Shots continuing to go out against the Mother Duck. Shots are flying very low right now. No way some of those shots had a chance of connecting. Mother Duck and Be My Quackentine are shifting positions now. As you can see, they're moving to the south. Overwatch is probably just a little worried about where the Ducks team might have gone. Again, both ships on the Overwatch team are damaged permahull wise. The balloon's very badly damaged. Mother Duck has also taken some permahull damage. I do believe this is actually not in favor of the Ducks team. Unless they can get an ambush done, the Ducks team is actually going to be at a disadvantage. Redria is much more experienced when it comes to this close range combat they're about to get in. And Overwatch has guessed at this point that something is amiss. And they need to have some room to see what's going on. Balloons is going to be a prime ambush target now. Spots have gone out on both teams. We're going to see both teams opening up. Balloons under heavy fire now. Their balloon has gone down. Permahull could be exposed here very shortly, but they have gone out of arc of the Mother Duck. Rainbow Crash absorbing a lot of that fire now. They need to get out of combat right now. Their permahull is exposed, and a couple flak shots is going to do them in. Oh, goodness, there they are coming in from the Mother Duck. Flak Cannon Blast takes it out. And now it's 4-4. Balloons is all alone. Not the situation Overwatch wanted to be in right now. Not by a long shot. Very, very tough for Overwatch to deal with. Redria has spawned back in. Let's see exactly where he is. He is down low. He has already been spotted, though. This is not good for the Overwatch team. Ducks has a clear and present advantage. And they're most likely going to press aggressively against a slightly damaged Overwatch team. Again, thank you everyone for joining me tonight so far. This is just the beginning. This is the last game of a best of 3 Ducks versus Overwatch Guns of Icarus online match. And then, very shortly, we're going to be going to the Secret Wednesdays with myself, Rob, and Setch Dresker. Rainbow Crash positioning against the rocks again here. He's going to need to be very aggressive in this scenario. Again, 1 kill is going to win. Be My Quackentine safely and intelligently holding back while giving the Mother Duck a chance to absorb a lot of the fire that is most likely going to come against them. Redria has poked his head out. Spots going down on both the Mother Duck and the Rainbow Crash. We should be seeing fire from the Be My Quackentine very shortly. There it is. Starting to land right now on the Rainbow Crash. Balloons bringing their guns to bear against the Quackentine. The Mother Duck is not able to block those shots in the position that it's in. Ooh. Heart-pounding action. Fire landing all across the Mother Duck now. It looks like the Overwatch team has decided that they are simply going to focus on the Mother Duck as best they can. Balloons losing their balloon very quickly. Rainbow Crash losing hull points. Mother Duck has lost their outer hull, and their permahull is exposed. A couple flag shots could finish this game off right now. They did not get a chance to get those in. Balloons was not in arc at the time. Black shots landing directly on the Mother Duck, although hitting the balloon at least on a couple of occasions. Rainbow Crash losing a lot of their outer hull. Mother Duck taking a lot of fire right now. Balloon heavily damaged. Outer hull heavily damaged. Permahull could be exposed here very shortly. Balloons is taking a lot of fire though. Their balloon goes down. Be My Quackentine has shifted forward to try and help defend the Mother Duck before any more damage can be done. And Balloons and Rainbow Crash, I believe, are putting their heads back behind this cliffside. No, the Rainbow Crash, happy to be aggressive in this scenario. They want to finish this off. They want this to be done with. Rainbow Crash, dodging quite a few shots. Not nearly as much as landing as should be. Partially because of that cliff has completely blocked off arc from the Ducks team. Balloons is in arc and taking heavy fire. The balloon goes down again. While the Duck taking fire from the Rainbow Crash, but Balloons is in a much worse position at this point because of the heavily damaged outer hull. But the Duck and Be My Quackentine happy to hold near each other to make sure not one ship takes too much damage. Rainbow Crash has lost their balloon. They're going to fall out of arc. Be My Quackentine is heavily exposed right now. They're almost completely exposed. Balloons, although it's taking a lot of fire right now, I don't think they're concerned with it. Rainbow Crash bringing their guns up to bear against the Be My Quackentine as well. Be My Quackentine does not have any cover. The balloons are taking a lot of damage. They could be going down here very shortly. They have fallen out of arc, while Be My Quackentine continues to take fire from the Rainbow Crash. 80 shots going out. I don't believe any of those are land. A couple of those did land. Rainbow Crash wheeling backwards, trying to get out of arc. This is one of those meticulous back and forth sniping matches that see both teams trying to get that one single elusive kill, but none of them able to do enough damage before the other one takes enough damage. Oh, Overwatch is going to be swinging around the mountain here. We're going to watch the balloons to see exactly what's going on, but I do believe they're going to swing around to try and get an ambush position over the Ducks team. Surprise, the balloons doesn't try to go through the mountains here a little tighter. Ooh, nasty bump. Nasty bump. Gotta be careful there, puppy. Rainbow Crash going through the mountains as well. Coming from the Ducks position, I think they have a grasp on what's going on here. Their guns are already pointed in the proper direction. Balloon's taking a lot of fire. Their balloon looking like it might go down. Outer hull is taking damage as well. Be My Quackentine taking focused fire from the Rainbow Crash. Rainbow Crash happy to sit there for right now. They haven't been hit too terribly just yet. Some superfluous hull damage. A balloon, though, just took a nasty shot. I do believe that was a lumberjack. Oh, was that from the balloons? Trying to see exactly what's going on. My goodness. Not your typical sniping match. Very tense, very back and forth. Rainbow Crash taking some focused fire. Balloons moving straight out of cover. Making a break for these rocks right below here. Get a better position to show off where exactly he's going. Going back to the Ducks team here. While the Duck and Be My Quackentine still jockeying for great sniping position. As you can see as things line up though, the balloons, Mother Duck, and Be My Quackentine are all almost directly in line. So the balloons is maneuvering out to our right. Great position right now for the Ducks. If anything approaches them, they will be able to obliterate it so fast that the other team won't even have a chance to get that one elusive kill. Rainbow Crash has appeared from behind those rocks, bringing some fire against the... they're trying to target the Be My Quackentine. Overwatch continually trying to take advantage of the squishiness of the Spire. Balloon's taking some focused fire right now. Oh, their outer hull is taking a lot of damage. They need to get back into cover right now before they lose any more permahull. They have very little permahull left in the first place. Rainbow Crash sitting back. Overwatch needs to think of something right now before any more pressure is put on the balloons. Balloons bringing fire against the Mother Duck right now. Be My Quackentine, I don't believe, has good arc. They're trying to land shots against the Rainbow Crash, but it's just not doing it. Fire landing on the Be My Quackentine. Be My Quackentine has been drawn forward ever so slightly. Now trying to rise back up, taking a bump against the Mother Duck. A little bit of confusion on the Ducks team now, kind of wondering what's going on here. Mother Duck is exposed to the Rainbow Crash now. While the Balloons tries to drop firepower on the Be My Quackentine. Be My Quackentine has lost their outer hull. Exactly if they can get any more shots down on them. Mother Duck continuing to take Hades shots and Artemis fire from the Rainbow Crash. The Ducks team has calmed themselves back down. They have stopped panicking. And they've reasserted their position against the Overwatch team. Balloons and Mother Duck exchanging a little bit of fire. Be My Quackentine seem to be focusing more on Rainbow Crash now. Be My Quackentine's outer hull has gone down once again. Overwatch not unable to capitalize though before it comes right back up. Be My Quackentine's outer hull goes down again. Balloons needs to get their flak in and destroy that hull before anything else happens. The Mother Duck taking a little bit more fire. Its outer hull is dropped pretty low, just below half. Rainbow Crash is the only ship that hasn't been too terribly damaged when it comes to their permahull. Balloons and Mother Duck are going to be an arc here very shortly, I think. Yeah, great. I agree with Minolata in chat. Great Hades shots. Absolutely. Balloons and Rainbow Crash trying to figure out exactly what they're doing right now. Very tough position still for both teams. One kill. One kill is all it's going to take for either side. Both teams having to outthink their opponents. Rainbow Crash right now under focused fire by both ships, it seems. Be My Quackentine taking a lot of shots as well. Their outer hull has gone down. Their perma hull is taking major damage here. One Hades. There it goes. Win to the Overwatch team. So incredibly close. 5-4 in favor of Overwatch. Oh no, the Ducks got that kill first. No, the Ducks got that kill first. My god, they were able to kill Rainbow Crash before the Spire went down. Oh my god. Both teams competing at the best level they have available to them. Congratulations to Sasquatch and Morblitz for the Ducks. They get a hard-fought, skin-of-their-teeth win
That was crazy.
over.
Amazing.
Oh my goodness.
I got killed
Over
by Flack
the Overwatch
5 times in that
folks.
match.